Welcome back, everybody, to the Cirque Show 24/7, and this is ABC's Once Upon a Time, Season 3, Episode 1, entitled The Heart of the Truest Believer. So, let's get right into it. Alright, guys, Once Upon a Time, Season 3 is finally back on after a long wait. It felt like forever since Season 2 ended, and it comes back with a strong, hard-hitting, great season premiere. I was super excited about this. It was like, okay, Once Upon a Time comes on today, and Breaking Bad, and like today was just a great day to just be a TV geek. But Once Upon a Time season 3 was really good, guys. It was really good. You can tell that they probably ABC and Disney probably gave them a little bit more money to with the budget and stuff. The budget looked like it went up just a little bit more, and just storytelling, and it's basically telling the story is basically taking place in one of my favorite movies and stories like of all time, which is Peter Pan, Neverland, and I was just super excited about it once I knew that most of the season is going to be taking place in Neverland. So it just had a lot of hype for me going into this, and what was really great about the season premiere was they kind of answered some questions that we all wanted to know, that we all probably talked about just this, that, like, well, how did Emma give up Henry and stuff like that, and we started off with the episode with that, with just like a flashback to, because you remember, like, you see the cop there, like in the hospital, because Emma, when she was pregnant, she was incarcerated because of the whole Neal thing, and how Neal kind of, I guess, set her up or whatever. So she was like in jail, and she had to have the baby and stuff. So I like to see that that they brought that stuff around, because a lot of people were asking about, well, are we going to see how she gave Henry up and stuff? And you see that she didn't want to look at Henry. Like, as soon as he was born, she didn't want to look at him, because she knew she couldn't be a mother, and she knew she couldn't handle that responsibilities. And it's just a different contrast to how she is now, and now, like, how far along she's come to where that's all she thinks about now is Henry and trying to get him back. So I really like that, and I like the fact that once Henry was born and once she was giving birth, like, the lights were flashing in the hospital and stuff, so you could tell, like, he was a special kid, and she was a special lady with powers and stuff. So I really like that foreshadowing of just how great they'll be, like, in the future. So that was just really exciting to just see and watch. Now, when we get to Neverland, we see Greg and Tamara, and how they got Henry, and they're supposed to be like taking him to the office, to the people who they work for, which they don't even know who they really work for, and you can just tell how not in the loop they were. They were not in the loop at all. They didn't know what was going on. They got a fake walkie with sand in it as a battery, so they don't even know what's going on. And you could tell, like, they really weren't prepared for what was about to go down. And you find out that, oh, the office is actually the Lost Boys, and I was like, oh, you can't write something that good. It was just perfect, and how the Lost Boys tricked Greg and Tamara to bring Henry to them, so they wouldn't have to do all the work. So I really liked that little twist and stuff. I thought the Office was going to be like something bigger, but I like that it ties in really nicely to this main story. And when Greg and Tamara's like, yo, if you're not going to, give us like a way back home, then we're not going to give you Henry. And on a dime, they was like, okay, well, we can just kill you right then and there. They kill him in the first 5 minutes of the show. It was crazy. Well, they at least killed Greg, took his heart, or you see Pan, the shadow thing, come take his heart, just rip it right out of him. He's gone. Tomorrow she gets shot with an arrow. You think she's gone, but we'll get back to her a little bit later. Now we get to, our main core cast with Emma, Snow, Charming, Regina, and Hook with Rumpelstiltskin. and they just got to Neverland. They're searching for Henry, and I like the fact, like I said, you see that contrast with Emma, and when we first meet her when she's giving birth to Henry, she knows for a fact she can't be a mother. She doesn't want no part of it because she can't handle that responsibility right now, and now where she's built that relationship with Henry, and she basically lost her son who she just got this relationship with, and now she's down on herself. She's blaming people, and she's telling people like it's their fault, like we should have did it this way, that way. And she's lost her belief. She's a defeated woman, and I like that. I like to see like the hero get beaten down a little bit just so she can rise back up. So people are going to probably hate like, oh, she was too whiny and she wasn't the same Emma and stuff. You got to give her a big character development, and you have to beat her down a little bit. So when it comes that time to where she rises up, it's all worth it. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm really looking forward to, because she was really down on herself. But towards the end of this episode, you really see that she's building herself right back up, and she's got a lot to handle because it cray on that ship. It's really cray. And what else I liked? Oh, it was just so much great stuff in this episode. We got to see the mermaids, and they are not under the sea friendly at all. They are very mean, and they look dangerous and stuff, because we all knew that we were going to get some mermaids. So people were speculating, oh, it's in Neverland, so are we going to get like beautiful mermaids, like nice little mermaids that sing with like lobsters and a flounder and stuff like that? No, we're going to get some mean biker chick mermaids that are pissed off, and that's what I like to see. I like the fact that they took it in a different edge, but we might see some nice ones. You never know, because I'm pretty sure it's an episode called Ariel. Spoiler alerts. I'm pretty sure we're gonna get something like that. So, but I really enjoyed that. I think the effects look good for a TV show, The Mermaid, and the ship and stuff, especially the storm, because most of the main story with Emma and her team, it takes place on the boat in like a storm, a big storm. So I liked it. You can tell that it's a TV type of production, but for a TV type of production, you can tell that they couldn't pull this off in season 1. They got a little bit more money for season 3, so they can pull off a little bit more of an extravagant type feel and dangerous type feel, because you really felt like they were in danger, and that's what I really like to see, some danger, and make it feel like it's something. So yeah, I really enjoy it, like the whole boat scene. Now we get to Rumple. Now Rumple, he didn't have a big part, but he had a part that was really vital and just really important, at least for me. I keep forgetting, it's just so much you got to talk. This video is going to be a really long, guys. So you might as well just bear with me, because a lot happened. But you have Rumple. He takes it upon himself to ditch the group and go kind of look for Henry himself, because he feels like he can do a way better job. Because like I said, Emma, she's basically defeated. She's lost faith, and everybody else is going to kind of slow Rumple down. And he kind of stumbles upon Tamara with the arrow behind her back. He takes it out. He gets some information about her, about Henry, and where he kind of probably went. And she tries to say, yo, I'm sorry. Like, I was stupid. Forgive me. I didn't know Peter Pan was like an asshole. I didn't know. So can we just be friends? I'm sorry that your son died and stuff. And he's like, I'm going to kill you right now. And he just takes that hard and just... I loved it. And you know what? I actually liked Tamara for some reason. I thought she was a pretty cool character. She was evil as crap, but I liked her. It sucks that her and Greg have to go. They were going in the first episode. I thought they were going to at least get like 2 or 3 more, but they're out of here. We got to keep this story going. So I like the fact that they're not tying us down to all these characters. People are going to die, and it just makes it more that important, and just that more crazy for this season. So I'm liking the fact that these people are dying. People are going to die. So that's really cool. Now Now we got to get to Henry. Like I said, it's a lot going on today, guys. There's a lot going on. And Once Upon a Time, we get to Henry, and he kind of gets away from Tamara and Greg after they get shot and killed and stuff. So he's running away, and he stumbles upon another boy who used to be, I guess, a lost boy, or not. He wasn't even a lost boy. He was just taken, or he claimed he was taken. He kind of guides Henry to like a safe place because all the lost boys are looking for Henry. So he kind of guides Henry into a safe place. We get a little nod to Tinkerbell and the pixie dust that I really enjoyed, and we really see that the only really good pure-hearted person in this show is Henry. He's the real true believer, in which the title of this episode is really about, is him, and how he's like the true believer, and his heart is like just pure as like gold. It's like ridiculous, to where he can just fly and stuff. But that kid, that nice little kid that he stumbled across, who was supposed to be helping him, we find out in like a really good twist that the kid was he's Peter Pan, and he was just trying to see if Henry was the guy he was really looking for, if Henry was the kid he was really looking for. So I really like that he tricked Henry, and he tricked everybody else. Because at first when I saw it, I was like, oh, this is Peter Pan. And then they had like a little part where I thought like Peter Pan could have probably been like Rumple's dad or something. I thought that's who it was going to be. I thought Peter Pan was like Rumpelstiltskin's dad, and he was like, this is my theory. I thought this is how the show was going to happen. Like, Peter Pan was Rumpelstiltskin's dad, and he's kind of old now for some reason, and he needs Henry to get back young. That's how I thought the season was going to happen. None of that shit happened. None of it at all. But I like the fact that we get Peter Pan, and we need to see like what is he going to do with Henry now, because now now that we know who Peter Pan is, and now we know a little bit, we still don't know his real main objective with Henry and what he's going to do with Henry. But it doesn't look too good for Henry, so I'm getting kind of worried about Henry, because a lot of people want him, a lot of people are looking for him, but he's an important guy, or he's an important kid, so he must have something. He must have something. So I can't really wait to see that. I think the kid who plays Peter Pan, he looks the part. I thought Peter Pan was going to be a little bit more gothy, but I can deal with it. I can deal with it. But I really want to know what the Shadow is really about. I think the Shadow is really the main person. You know what I mean? That's the one that I'm really afraid of, the Shadow. The one that looks like Peter Pan, he doesn't look too bad. It looks like you take his hairbrush away and he'll have a bitch fit. I don't know. But I still think he's an okay character. I can't wait to see that develop. But overall, I still think it was just a great episode. Before we even end this, let's get back to who else were we missing? It's just so much. We could talk about Neal a little bit. Neal's waking up from like getting shot. He's with Milan and Aurora and the other guy, and he's kind of just searching to find his way back to Emma and everybody, and he finds out that Emma is in Neverland, so he needs to try to figure out a way to get back to her and just let her know that he's safe and stuff. So I thought it was good, and we get a new Robin Hood. If a lot of people don't know, they recast Robin Hood, so he's a different guy. I think the other guy who played him, he had some kind of scheduling conflict, so they have to, I think, recast the guy. But it was cool. It was no big deal. I wasn't really too upset about it, because we only saw that one Robin Hood guy like one or two times, so it was forgettable. So, but overall, like, Neal didn't have like too big of a story, so I don't really have to get too much into that. It was okay. Oh, before we get off Neal, he had a great line when he was talking to Milan, and he was talking to her like where he's from and stuff like that. And he was telling like, yo, in the real world, you guys are like fairy tale characters. So I thought it was really funny that they brought that up. Like, yo, in the real world, you guys are fairy tale characters, and they actually made a movie about you. And it was pretty good. I liked the way he said that. Like, they made a movie about you, and it was pretty good. So I really liked that. I thought that was really funny. And the fact that she was like, well, what's a movie? And he was like, I can't even explain to you what a movie is right now. So I thought it had a lot of great humor because it got a lot serious in this episode, but it had a really good humor to it towards with Neal and stuff. So I thought it was really funny that they kind of broke the fourth wall and say ha to the audience and stuff. So that was really good. Now let's get back to, well, meanwhile, on like the shittiest boat ride in the world, like the shittiest boat ride in the world. Um, Emma and everybody, like, she finds out, like, yo, this boat is going crazy and this storm is happening because we are all fighting and we're not getting along with each other, and we're just making the storm like even worse. Like, they're making the storm even worse today. Everybody's fighting each other. Nobody can agree with stuff. So Emma has to take it upon herself to make herself the leader and say, yo, we all need each other. Like, for this one mission to find Henry, like, we need the pirate. We need the evil queen. We need Prince Charming. We need Snow White, and we need me. So they need everybody because everybody can contribute to something. So I like that. This very like weird group, they all need each other for the common goal, which is to find Henry. So overall, I thought the episode was fantastic. A great way to bring back Once Upon a Time. I was super excited. What did you guys think? Did you like it? Did you like the budget? It's a bigger budget. You can tell it's a bigger budget. Did you like the special effects? Did you like the reveal of who Peter Pan was? Did you like the little funny one-liners from Neal and stuff? Please comment below. Let me know. And as always, this is the Cirque Show 24/7. Be easy.